Hey, what's going on everyone? Welcome back to the channel. So today we are doing our week 5 match of our multi-battle draft league against Celebes Celebi. We went for a Thievel and a Hitmonchan lead here, which I think was our best lead on paper, just by going over the teams, because I was looking at using Dragonite as the lead, but I was more afraid of a Palkia Comfey lead, which is a Drain and Kiss, then any Dragon move onto the Dragonite would have got rid of it. So I was trying to look for a safe option where we could take at least 2 hits from Palkia. And the only one I found was actually Thievel, which is quite surprising. Dynamax Thievel's incredibly bulky without him having to invest much in it at all. So we've actually gone for a mixed set here on the Thievel. So we have the Thievel Dynamax in, and we had the Hitmonchan Vacuum Wave, which would do not a lot. So we tried to minimise our damage onto the Thievel. But there was only a couple ways our Thievel could have been one-shotted, and that was a Weakness Policy Palkia with a Helping Hand, and a beat-up Gallade Max Knuckle would have taken down Thievel here. But we just went for a simple Weakness Policy, pop the policy, get the Unburdened boost. So you basically get +2 speed, +2 special attack and attack. And because we're mixed, Thievel's special attack with no investment is like 108 on special, and it's like 121 on if you max out Adamant on the attack on Thievel. So there wasn't really much of a downside, and especially because of Melmetal being weak on the special side, that you actually did more damage with a Burning Jealousy than you did with a Fire Fang. So that's why we went with a Burning Jealousy on Thievel there. So we get a clean KO on Gallade there, which is really nice. And then the Melmetal comes in. So I think here we go for a Max Flare on the Melmetal to do about 50%. I think we're looking at about doing, and we go for a Brick Break to break the screens. It's unfortunate really that we have to take the hit. We have to hit through the screen first before the Brick Break goes off, but it's not too bad. Makes it a bit more survivable on that first hit. So really here, we're mainly looking at see how much damage we can do to the Melmetal. Klefki's not doing anything at the minute. We knew that we were going to set screens up so we could just focus on the Melmetal. So we do not quite 50%. I think that's actually quite a low roll through screens. And the Brick Break here actually did more than what I thought it was going to do. And here we lose Hitmonchan, which is a big shame really, because he'd have come in handy later on with Helping Hand and stuff, and also Quick Guard for Comfey, so we don't get hit by those priority moves. So the thing in here is bring in Ninetales. We can Heat Wave and then Max Flare. But here, as you'll see, the thinking was I was going to go to Melmetal and hit Ninetales just with a normal Heat Wave. Hit Klefki with a normal Heat Wave. Sorry. Because we were thinking we actually miscounted on the Dynamax turns. So that was a bit of a mess up there. I lost track, and instantly, as soon as we went through with it, we were like, oh, okay, we shouldn't have done that. So here we should have really gone for the Melmetal here. I think this is because otherwise now he gets you get a free switch into either Dynamax, and also we set him up with with Comfey that comes in now as well. Which, if we thought it through for an extra couple of seconds, I think it may have clicked, but we messed up the Dynamax turns there. Which gave them the free switch in to a Palkia Comfey, which is what we were expecting a lead to be. So we lose our Dynamax, and I think this is when we start counting on that. We started counting the turns. I'm thinking, no, Palkia can Dynamax now. And then it wasn't too far thinking, is this going to be Life Orb or is this going to be Weakness Policy? So we're still kind of dabbling on that. I did have a slight thought going through my head to go for Dig, just to try and waste the Dynamax turn. But on the off chance, I thought maybe if he doesn't Dynamax his turn, but it was obvious he was going to Dynamax. I just thought I'd go for a Play Rough, because a Play Rough is a guaranteed KO on Palkia with max HP as well. So I just thought if I can get the KO, we'll go for it, and we should do about 50% Dynamaxed, I think. I think on the Ninetales we end up going for Heat Wave, mainly just to do chip. Because I think the other moves we had was Fake Tears and Will-O-Wisp, and they didn't seem many much use, so it's just a case of just doing some chip damage. I was half expecting to lose the Ninetales here. So we just fall short of about 50% there on the Play Rough, and there's the Weakness Policy. And at this point, it was a bit of a, oh dear. Kind of half expecting the self-proc as well, but that's a good read not to waste a turn hitting yourself if I was going to do it for you. So now we lost our Sun as well, and the Safeguard goes up, which is another good play on their end. So here I knew it was bye-bye Thievul. Nothing I could do. Even switching out, I don't think would have been the best thing to do. So I think we just go for it just on the off chance maybe he doesn't. Maybe he thinks Ninetales is sashed. He might just double Ninetales, or even use, I don't know. I was thinking maybe he could have gone into Thievul with the Palkia, but that would have been pointless anyway, because Comfey can just knock him out first. But here we go for a Protect on Ninetales, and this was the surprise move. Not this one, the next one, sorry. So we knew the Thievul was going down, that was obvious. But here we get the Max Geyser, fly through Protect, and just completely whitewash this Ninetales. Which, when it happened, it was very, very scary. It was like, oh, because it was almost the Dragonite switch, and we were debating the Dragonite switch in to take the hit, because Dragonite would have took it okay. So here we bring out the Dragonite now, and we kind of wanted to stall it out, because if we brought the Dragonite in, we could reset Sun on the third turn. That was what the idea was, but the Max Geyser hit through, so that was unfortunate. I think it did like 120% or something damage to us through Protect, which is insane damage. So here we go for a Body Press and a Dragon Claw, thinking it would be enough to pick up the KO, but we fall just short. We are scarfed on the Dragonite, so that we outspeed Palkia by 1 at max speed. I think them putting the heal on there was very, very wise to do, because Palkia would have gone down now. But another thing I did think of afterwards, we could have doubled the Comfey, but I really thought Body Press in the Dragon Claw would have been enough to pick up the KO, but just because of that heal, it just kind of set it off is quite difficult to do with that heal up, and it's just when you got priority 3, sorry, on that heal, it's you're not outspeeding it in any way to get the hit off first. But anyway, here we're kind of stuck because him using Max Hailstorm actually broke our Sturdy, which would have been really nice because of being able to hit Palkia again non-Dynamaxed. We may have done a bit more damage than before. So we go for the high horsepower here, just to try and get maximum damage. But the Flora healing comes out again, which was obvious. Just keep Palkia alive, and he'll just do the damage. So the Hydro Pump connects as well, and this is just a clean KO. We are Assault Vest as well, but that doesn't really matter. Not a +2. And that will pretty much round this game off. We have Venusaur come in, but without Sun and with Safeguard still up for one more turn, we're not doing much to him either way. The only thoughts I had on this was maybe we could have got rid of the Comfey sooner, because we had Iron Head and we had, well, Iron Head on Dragonite and the Steelix, but I don't think either way, with it being at +2, it would have been very much of a challenge still, even if we did get rid of the Comfey on that turn. But very well played, GG's all round. It's nice to just throw Feeble up into a Dynamax with a weakness policy. That was quite fun, bit of a shocker. But until next time, peace.
Pika pika.